Yeah, I haven't changed this thing in a long time. It's a new one. Again, see the difference right there? Yeah, y'all can see how much oil we got in here. I put the whole thing. I just literally put the whole thing in here. So. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Q. You know who. Back with another video. Thank y'all for kicking it with your boy Q. Today I actually just hit my head on the GoPro, bro. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. As y'all can see, it is springtime outside. Finally here in Dallas, we get amazing weather. Today is like 80, we have a breeze. It's gorgeous outside. So, you know, with that comes spring cleaning. It's springtime, you spring clean your house, you spring clean your clothes, all that stuff, right? So I'm gonna do a little spring cleaning on my truck here. The things I'm about to do, I don't do them often, kind of intermittently, just randomly throughout the year. And we're gonna start with one thing that a lot of people forget to do and probably don't do, and usually the dealership charges to do this. We're gonna go ahead and change our cabin air filter. So you're probably looking at the mess. Just the time's sake of this video, I went ahead and emptied out my glove compartment because your cabin air filter is located back here behind your glove compartment. Super easy job. You can do it yourself. I'm gonna be replacing it with this one, a Bosch 6081C is this one. It's a premium cabin air filter. I haven't replaced my cabin air filter, guys. Oh my gosh, it's probably been since before I moved into the house. So it's probably been 2 or 3 years since I replaced this. Not a hard job at all. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this real quick. Then we're gonna move to the next thing. But you will need like a few tools. This one right here, a little popper tool thing you gotta call. And then you're gonna need either a 7mm drill or ratchet, whichever one. You just be careful when you're using drills on things like this because it's not really like high power. You don't want to like over tighten or strip the nut. So just be careful if you use a drill. It's probably best to use a ratchet so you won't strip the bolts. But I'm using a drill because just time's sake. So first you do, like I said, clean out your glove compartment. Next, you're gonna take this little thing right here, and push it forward and then out. So I already pushed it forward and it should just come out. There we go. So now that's out. Then you go over here to this side, push that in, boom, falls down. So if you can see here, there's your cabin air filter right back here, up here. Yeah. So to get to it, you got to remove some of this too. So super easy. Just go ahead and take this plastic piece off right here. It just pops off, which is not going to expose the 2 7mm nuts right here. There's the first one. Now for the second one. Go. Second one's out. Now you just want to take this piece right here, this whole piece, and it comes out. There we go. I'm always worried about breaking stuff like this because it's just plastics, you know. There we go. So when you pull it out, it does attach to a little cord. It has an adapter, so just place it somewhere, you know, where it's not gonna just fall down. Just put it right there. Like that. So there's your cabin air filter right here, this thing. So to open it, there's just 2 prongs on the side, and on each side, 1, 2. You're just gonna pull them off here. Just do this side first. There we go. Like that. It's off, exposing your air filter. So notice here, pull this one out. Notice when we're taking it out, the airflow. The airflow line is down, facing down, because air flows from the top to the bottom for this truck. There it is. So here's your old filter right here. As you can see, old one was pretty dirty. Yeah, I haven't changed this thing in a long time, but here's the new one. Again, see the difference right there. Toss that to the side. Don't need that anymore. So now we got our new filter right here. Notice the airflow arrows right there, so we're gonna make sure we put it down. And honestly, guys, all you do now, just go back and repeat your steps. That's it. It took me like 2 minutes to do this while recording, so it's not hard. And trust me, if I'm saying it's not hard, it's not hard. And I didn't even have to use my pry tool. I thought I did, but I didn't need to. So this back in the hole. So there we go. Boom. Got the new filter in there, guys, as y'all can see right there. Now I'm just gonna seal everything back up. I forgot to put the door back. Don't do what I did. So I got to take this all the way back off and do it over. 1 second. Don't forget to put your door back, guys. Like your boy Q just did. There we go. Now we got the back piece back on, and lift this back up. push in over here, push in to get that back up in there, like that. And then you're just gonna come back over here and reconnect your clip, push in, push back. See that right? Push this back too. There we go, it was a little piece. Okay, something isn't right. Just to update y'all really quick, there we go, it closes now. When I put this back with the 2 screws, they were just kind of off. I didn't get this piece flush back in how it's supposed to go. So that's why it wasn't connecting properly. So don't over tighten these bolts either, because you're gonna have to use a 7 mil socket to break them. Everything's back now. There we go. Boom. So yeah, y'all, like I said, I do this channel because I'm a novice and y'all learn from my mistakes. I always expect some hiccups when you're doing a job. That's just part of it. That's part 1. So now we got the air filter change. Anyway, I'm getting everything put back and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. Hey, how y'all get in there? All right, guys, so next we are under the hood of the truck, as y'all can see. If you don't have an aftermarket intake, and since I just put mine in, usually be a good time to go ahead and clean this too. Mine is brand new for the most part, so I'm not gonna worry about cleaning it. But if you don't have a brand new one, now would be a good time to go ahead and either swap your air filter or go ahead and clean your aftermarket if it has been a while. So moving over here now, as y'all know, I do have a JLT catch can, which catches the blow by. These engines, 3.5 EcoBoost, are direct injected. So this help catches a blow by. So now it's a good time to go ahead and empty this too. It doesn't fill up as fast as you think it's going to, but it does fill up. But you can see here, it's all dirty and grimy, like look at all that. So I'm just gonna go ahead, take that off, clean it up. I really hate doing this. It's because that pressure from the heat seals it so tight, so it's so hard to get off. There we go. Whew, I got it. Actually, hold it there. $392 sounded good. It was actually kind of full. Go ahead and show y'all really quick what we're looking at. Yeah, y'all can see how much oil we got in here. It was actually almost to the rivet, so it's been a bit since I changed it, but this is how much oil an oil catch can catches, if you're curious. And if you want to know more like what an oil catch can does, guys, just Google, a quick Google search, oil catch can 3.5 EcoBoost. It's a lot of information you can find. So let's go ahead and empty this out, clean it up, and then put it back on. So I got it all cleaned up, as y'all can see, and I just basically just use a napkin. When you're putting this back on, don't put it on too tight when you get to the end phase, because the pressure and heat is going to tighten it, over tighten it naturally, trust me. So actually it wasn't as hard getting off this time as it was last time, but it's just my Q-tip for y'all, bro. Just don't over tighten this thing, because the pressure is gonna help seal it once, you know, starts operating. So I just get like, let it get snug. Once it starts getting snug here, 1, 2. That's about it. So now we got the cabin air filter replaced. We got the oil catch can cleaned up. Next thing I want to do, I need to run to the store actually to get these next 2 things. And on the way to the store, I'm going to go ahead and check my tire pressure. That's another thing you really want to check and monitor. So you only want to check your air pressure in your tires, guys, when you have driven less than like 1 or 2 miles. Because as you drive, the heat in the tires is going to build. So the tires are going to start heating up. And if you drop an hour and then check your tire pressure, there's gonna be so much heat in the tire, you're going to get a false reading. I usually run my 37s between 38 to 40 PSI. When I had my 35s, I ran those between 34 and 36 PSI. That's just my preference. Do what you want. Okay guys, I'm here. I'm gonna actually go 41 for my tires. Go do 41 PSI. So here we go. All right, that was 41 on that one. Saying error, guys, so I don't know if it can read how big my tires are, honestly. So I may have to stop this. There's a discount right by my job, so I'm gonna just swing by discount just to make sure the tire pressure is right. That's just one of the things when you have big wheels and tires. But I don't think I've ever ran into this issue before. Now I need to make a stop at AutoZone. Grab 2 of these sense fresheners, because I need some more of those. I'm looking for whatchamacallit things right here. I did a video on these. You basically put them in the car. set them off. I always put some sea foam in my gas tank. It's a, here it is, sea foam. I knew up on the price a little bit. Oh, here it is, sea foam. So it cleans injectors, clean carbs, fuels, control moisture and fuels, quiet, noisy lifters, clean deposit, add lubricity to fuel. And yeah, I see the whole thing. So get a bottle of this. That is it. We good to go. I'll talk more about the sea foam here in a second. Now I'm at the car wash, guys. And today I'm not going to do a detail wash because it's supposed to rain on Monday. If it wasn't going to rain, this would be a good time to get in and detail wash your truck. I did get some leather wipes. I'm going to wipe the leather down too. We do have a housewarming party to go to today. So, you know, just want the truck looking nice while you're going down the road. I actually have only like a few drying towels with me, and I did not bring any of my wheel cleaner with me at all, but the truck is washed. Another thing you can do during this process, this spring cleaning thing, you can go ahead and replace your windshield wipers too. As y'all know, in my last video, I did just get those done, so I don't have to worry about replacing mine, but it's be a good time to check those, replace them coming out of winter, you know, especially some of y'all in very harsh winter months. Definitely take that into consideration. Another good thing to do, if you have leather seats like I do, again, this is something I don't do occasionally. Go ahead and treat your leather seats, baby. Make sure they're conditioned and clean. Again, these are Catskins leather seats I have, but I haven't cleaned them in quite a while. And here in Dallas, it's getting hot, so you want to make sure you keep these nice, clean, and moisturized. Look at the shine, look at the shine. A lot of people don't like these because they say they're greasy. I'm using the Meguiar's. Can y'all even see that? I'm using the Meguiar's Rich Leather Cleaner. It is a little greasy, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Actually pretty dirty for a leather seat, to be honest with you. All right, guys, before we get back home, one more thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just put in my new air fresheners. I love these air fresheners. These are, I think they're Febreze. They're pretty expensive though. Dang. Oh, there you go. I thought I lost it. I'm about to lose it. Pretty expensive. There are these Febreze, I think they're Febreze refresher things. I think I showed y'all in the store. Anyway, they're pretty good. They're one of my favorite, and they smell really, really good. My favorite one used to be the purple one, but they don't sell them anymore. I don't know why, and that purple one smells so good. Everybody loved when they got in my car, like always. Finally, we're back at the house. Let me show y'all the truck. The truck is pretty clean for the most part, as y'all can see there. There she is. Now for this right here, which is the Meguiar's whole car air refreshener. So it's not a air freshener, it's an air refreshener. To turn the vehicle on, make sure you got everything out, because once you do this, you don't want to open the door. You're basically just going to turn the car air fan on max. So I'm just gonna go with max AC here. Max AC, and make sure it's circulating inside. So we want to make sure this is on. Now you just take it off. Twist off. There's a little trigger on the top here. It says place this in the middle of the vehicle. So I'm gonna put it back here on the floor. You gotta press it, you gotta get out the car. And once you do that, you literally have to let the car run for 15 minutes. 15 minutes of unbothered time. While it's doing that would be a good time to go ahead and I'm gonna do the sea foam treatment here and just finish touching up the car. That give me something to do while the car is doing in the interior thing. Last time I did this, bro, I came back, I had like half a can left. So I gotta make sure I press this all the way down. So we go ahead, do the press. There we go. Oh crap. It is pretty strong, I will say. It's pretty strong. That was black chrome. I usually get a different scent, but they didn't have it. Hey Siri, set a timer for 15 minutes. Oh crap, it's connected to the Bluetooth. Oh, it got it anyway. Cool. Sea foam, guys, I read about it when I had my Ram 1500. Or no, my scooter. I used to use it in my scooter to help with clean the injectors and stuff. And that's how I found out about it. And ever since then, I have ran it in every single one of my vehicles. I don't do it often. I just do this periodically, which is the point of this video. Use your best judgment. I'm not telling you to go out buy this and put it in your truck. This is just what I do. I'm just sharing what I do. What you want to do when you put this in your gas tank and let it run all the way down to E to let this cycle through. Other people have read, put this directly into the oil, where you add oil to your truck or car. The key to that is you don't run this long when you put it in your oil. You put in your oil, and I have never done this, I'm just telling what I read. You put it in your oil under the hood and you let it dry for like maybe 50 miles, 100 miles, and you immediately do an oil change. Like, you do not let this sit in the system for that long. Oh, that's what some people do. I don't do that. I don't know if it's dangerous to do this while the truck is running or not, but I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments, I'm sure. You wanna know, there's more directions on the back. Add to gas or diesel fuel. Cleaner fuel system or crankcase will help your engine start easier, run smoother, last longer. That's what it says right here. Auto trucks, add to fuel every 3,000 miles is what it says down here. For best results, add whenever you refuel. Wonder how much I put the whole thing. I just literally put the whole thing in there. So get you a funnel, throw it in there. Smells strong. Whole thing, man. Then just let it sit in there, let it drip. Make sure you get all that drippity drip down up in there. Again, you can find this pretty much anywhere, guys. Any of your local hardware stores, anything like that. Again, Seafoam. Do some research on it if you're thinking about putting it in your truck. Again, I'm not recommending you do this. Y'all ain't finna blame me for something else in your truck, but that's just what I do. Let's check and see where we're at on the truck running right now. I still got 8 minutes left before it finishes doing what it's doing. So now it's a good time to just wipe off my truck is what I usually do. Usually I have some of this waterless car wash, but as y'all can see, I am out. Oh, no, I'm not. I bought another bottle. Yes. So excited. I can't believe I bought another one. I forgot about that, man. Listen to this exhaust though. Just listen to it. The idle sounds amazing. You know, just when you kind of get on, it sounds a little raspy. But go ahead, get in here. See if you can smell the difference. Oh yeah, that's strong. So now you cut the vehicle off, roll down all your windows, and then you open up all your doors. You let this air out for 15 minutes. It's so windy out today. Freaking door just closed back on its own. All right, open this up, open that one up, open this up. My trusted assistant, hey Siri, set a timer for 15 minutes. There she goes, she got me. And now she's pretty much clean, bro. Like, she looks really, really good. These came out of my truck. Yeah, when she's cleaned up, bro, she looks really good, guys. Really, really good. And I don't want to hold y'all up for the 15 minutes waiting, but I did go back in instructions. You don't have to let the windows down to let air out. You can just open the doors. But hopefully this video gave y'all some ideas, man. Then comment below some of your spring cleaning tips, something you may do to your truck, like on an intermittent basis, every like 3, 4, 5 months that you don't do all the time. Yeah, comment below. Maybe I missed something, or comment below if some of these tips helped you out. It's your boy Q. Thank y'all for watching. I got like 30 minutes now. I got to go get dressed, but I'll catch y'all on the next, baby. Peace.